10 Best Stadiums in Africa 2022 classification. In recent times, football has always been the most fascinating sport that entices the entire African continent as a whole. So, what are the top 10 best stadiums in Africa 2022 so far? The 2010 FIFA World Cup, then hosted in South Africa, has been endorsed to be one of the most prestigious and respected championships in the world in its best time and edition. This success of the most highly rated World Cup tournament can only be explained and linked with the passion that Africans have for football, but also with the fact that some countries in Africa have managed to set up eye-glaring sport infrastructure that are not opposing to those already built in the other continents of the world. The list below constitutes the 10 finest football stadiums built in Africa, a list that has been clarified and chosen considering the capacity, beauty and attractiveness, comfort and capability to host the greatest world sporting event. Top 10 best stadiums in Africa. Before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe. Number 1. Soccer City Stadium in South Africa. Soccer City Stadium is located in South Africa, Johannesburg, to be precise. This stadium is well known to be currently the largest stadium in the continent of Africa, with a capacity of 49,700 seats. This stadium's other name is also known as FNB Stadium, First National Bank Stadium, which has been constructed in 1978 in the province of Gauteng, with a capacity of 80,000 seats before the renovation and reconstruction, which now increases the capacity to reach 94,700, and was made to be the chief stadium to host the 2010 FIFA World Cup. This signifies that the two most crucial games, which are the opening game and the final match, were played in this stadium. The stadium has, in the past times, been used for diverse sporting, cultural, and political occasions. In 1990, the first major public appearance of Nelson Mandela took place in the Soccer City Stadium. After 3 years, a great multitude that constituted thousands of people came to pay a final tribute to one of the then South Africa's leader, Chris Hani. In 1996, this same venue hosted the finals of the CAF African Cup of Nations, which saw South Africa victorious at home. However, the 2010 FIFA World Cup final match between Spain and Netherlands has been the most historical moment of the Soccer City Stadium to date. This stadium, which has cost a huge sum of $440 million to construct, is located a few miles from SAFA House, South African Football Association House. It is the country's national stadium, where the international and friendly games of the national team of South Africa, Bafana Bafana, in addition to the local and continental matches of Kaizer Chiefs FC, are being hosted. Number 2. Burj Al Arab Stadium, Egypt. The Burj Al Arab Stadium is the second best stadium in Africa, located some 25 kilometers west of Alexandria of Egypt, which is a multi-purpose sports stadium. It's Egypt's largest stadium and the second largest in the continent after Johannesburg's Soccer City Stadium. It's the home venue of the Egyptian national team, the Pharaohs, with a capacity of 86,000. Burj Al Arab Stadium was constructed by the Egyptian Armed Forces Corps of Engineers (EAFCE) and was commissioned in 2007 for local and international tournaments. 3. Moses Mabhida Stadium, South Africa. This magnificent and dynamic stadium, named after Moses Mabhida, also in South Africa, has been top-rated the third world-class stadium which was named after a former General Secretary of the South African Communist Party. The stadium is located in the city of Durban, which is some meters from the Indian Ocean Promenade with a 70,000-seat capacity. It is quite well equipped with a terminal for passengers, a station, parking, and park and ride facilities inclusive, which makes transportation means easier for spectators. About $440 million was the cost of the Durban Stadium. Truly and obviously showcases the architectural innovation of South Africa. The stadium design was chosen by Gerhard Leroux, who was inspired by the national flag of the country. The large arch design that surrounds the stadium represents the unity of the nation through sporting activities. The unity of the country is symbolized with two branches of the arc on the south and north side that meet to form the same branch at the midpoint. 4. Cape Town Stadium. The Cape Town Stadium, that was dedicated to rugby and football tournaments and competitions, is located in Cape Town, South Africa, with a capacity of 69,070 seats. This stadium remains one of the most beautiful and gorgeous sportive Africa's monuments. It was constructed at a cost of $600 million in prospect to be one of the 10 standard stadiums to host the FIFA World Cups of 2010. It was built in place of a former stadium with the same name, which was condemned in 2007. This stadium was 18,000 seats before being demolished and the home ground to the football teams of the Santos Football Club and at the same time Ajax Cape Town. The Cape Town Stadium stands between Table Mountain and the Atlantic Ocean in the vicinity of Greenpoint landscape near the downtown area and the Victoria and Alfred waterfront touristic arena. Cape Town Stadium was officially commissioned on December 14, 2009. The first match in this stadium was the Cape Derby that took place on January 23, 2010 between the Ajax Cape Town FC and Santos Cape Town FC in front of 20,000 spectators. 5. This stadium is located in Nigeria. Abuja National Stadium is precisely in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory of the nation, Nigeria, and it happened to be the home of the national team of Nigeria, Super Eagles, with 60,491 seat capacity. This stadium was constructed to host the 8th edition of the 2003 African Games. This gigantic and breathtaking stadium was designed and constructed by Slage Bergerman and Partners, which has made it one of the best stadiums in African history. Its beautiful, awesome, and artistic design shows the bogus construction budget of $360 million. Number 6. Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Also on our list of the best stadiums in Africa, the Nelson Mandela Center, located in Port Elizabeth, which stands to be amongst the 5 stadiums that were built entirely for the 2010 World Cup. It was designed and planned by the German architect Gekan Merck and Associates. Number 7. Peter Mokaba Stadium, South Africa. The stadium has a capacity of 46,000 seats and was part of the main stadiums that hosted the FIFA World Cup matches in 2010. This stadium is situated in Polokwane. It is listed to be one of the 5 stadiums that were constructed for the 2010 World Cup. Currently, the structure is a modernization and extension of the old stadium, which has 3 standing areas and only 1 grandstand. In March 2007, South African authorities decided to construct a new stadium so that it could become the center for an expression-filled football population. The stadium was constructed in the capital of Limpopo province and was named after politician and activist Peter Mokaba, who is of late. This stadium has a seating capacity of 45,500 seats, which is constructed for the dual use of both a football and a rugby union stadium. Number 8. Mbombela Stadium, South Africa. Among the best stadiums in Africa, Mbombela Stadium, set up because of the need for the then 2010 FIFA World Cup on open, wide land, 7 kilometers west of Mbombela, South Africa. The stadium is located approximately 12 kilometers distance from the Kruger-Mpumalanga Airport. It is rectangular in shape with rounded corners, which can accommodate 40,929 spectators to have a view of the terrain excellently. The Mbombela Stadium cost South Africa the sum of $150 million and was constructed by South Brazil Reed Constructions and Bogus. It commissioned in October 2009. Number 9. Stade d'Agonje. Stade d'Agonje, or Libreville Friendship Stadium, which name implies, is located in Libreville, is the reward of good friendship between Gabon and China. The 40,000-seat capacity stadium is constructed by Shanghai Construction Group. It is a beautiful and sensational stadium which is located in the Agonji district. This main stadium hosted the 2012 and 2017 African Cup of Nations. The first time players touched the pitch was on November 10, 2011, during a match between Gabon and Brazil. The Stadium of the Sino-Gabonese Friendship is 320 meters in length, making it a 36,000 meters square metallic structure. Number 10. Chiazi National Stadium, Angola. The National Stadium of Chiazi is located in Cabinda, Angola. It is a multipurpose sports stadium with a 20,000-seat capacity. It was built over a period of 18 months by China Jiangsu International and cost approximately $80 million. However, the fact that other stadiums in Africa are better than the ones listed above cannot be disputed. The reason for this is not far-fetched. It's because the list of the stadiums above is ranked based on some basics or standards such as beautification and attractiveness, capacity, comfort, and ability to host the world's greatest sporting events and activities of all times. All these factors, including maintenance factors, contribute vividly to the ranking. This list has been thoroughly scrutinized and endorsed by Africa.com, the official website of CAF, before it is being published to the world.
For more news about what is happening across Africa, subscribe, hit the notification icon. Thanks for watching. New Africa.